KSmoove. You know the rest of my intro. It is here! The first round of the 2026 NBA draft. Let's see. I already know a couple of the picks. Kind of got spoiled to me, but that doesn't matter. Let's react though.
With the first pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
It's gonna be AJ.
the Washington Wizards select Anise Debansa Jr.
I'm gonna speed this up because this is kind of lengthy, and we kind of here just for kind of like the top players or known players. And I will be also watching highlights as well.
From Brigham Young University.
So AJ goes 1.
A dream come true for AJ Debansa. Wanted his full name announced by Commissioner Adam Silver to honor his father, who was born in the Republic of the Congo and relocated to France before moving to the Boston area in 1989.
I hope this is good for y'all.
It's not just the person, it's a family celebration, a night made for 30 families.
Man, this is incredible. I've been watching AJ.
That's cool. Yeah, I seen AJ play. AJ nice. Which got someone good.
But seeing him play since the 6th grade. I used to coach I still do coach AU teams, and his teams used to always play against us in 6th grade. And now I'm watching him walk across the streets. I've known his dad since he was in the 6th grade as well.
Washington in a good hands. Trey Young, Anthony Davis, AJ. Now AJ. All right, number 2. This is gonna be Peterson from Kansas.
The Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson from the University of Kansas.
I'm waiting for them to show highlights.
Our NBA draft analyst Jeremy Wu had him as the #1 player on the board. He did not work out for the Jazz. Second year in a row this happened.
Doesn't matter.
Ace Bailey didn't work out. They still took him 5th overall. Why does it not matter?
Because I actually think he's more of a point guard with the ball in his hands. He can play next to Keontae George. You think of the side they have with Jared Jackson and Utah, Laurie Marketing. They have a special team. And look, he's a prolific scorer. He's not an elite scorer. He's a prolific scorer.
Model
the
game
most pure
after
shot
LeBron.
in this NBA draft. Has a very high basketball IQ. I get that people have question marks about his availability. But if you watch this dude play in high school, he didn't miss a game. Not one practice. Every single day. Obviously had cramps he had to deal with in college. But I think it's one of the most special players we have in the draft.
With the 3rd pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the
Boozer.
Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Boozer from Duke University.
Look at Carlos.
Looks like we win again, Kenny.
Much discussion on that. His first hug is from his pops. Carlos drafted 35th overall in 2002 in the NBA draft by the Cavs. And CC Mom played such a critical role, and of course surrounded by his brothers. Cameron Boozer, everywhere he goes, he wins, no matter what it is.
Hopefully this makes Ja Morant stay in Memphis for a little bit longer.
These next 2 picks I love between Cameron Boozer and Caleb Wilson. And Cameron Boozer, a lot of people will say, hey, well, they tell you all the things he doesn't do. But he does all the things he's supposed to do extremely well. He's an A- across the board with some A+ tendencies as well. And I think right out of the gate, he's a 25 and 10 kind of guy.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the
You got
Chicago
from
Bulls
North
select
Carolina.
Caleb Wilson from the University of North Carolina.
Now I think after the 7th pick, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be authentic reactions.
We talk about upside in the draft.
Kind of got everything late, but after the 7th pick, we should be cool.
Every
Let
game
me
he got better.
skip forward.
University of Illinois.
What a journey for this young man. I mean, we talk about some young kids that were top 100 in
Wagler?
the SEC next. Keaton Wagler was an unheralded 3-star recruit out of high
Keaton
school,
Wagler.
overlooked in the Kansas City area. And man, he made his presence known in one season
Alright,
at
let's
Illinois.
just skip here.
You called the game where he
Michael
dropped
Brown.
46 points. Shot creator.
Okay,
It reminds me
there's
a lot of Stephon
Acuff.
Marbury with the explosiveness in which he plays.
So
his ability
now
to attack the rim. And,
we're gonna
Kenny,
be
I love this about him.
at number 8 to
Most guards
Atlanta.
don't understand that their shoulders are actually knives and they're
Atlanta,
the lower portion
I don't know who
of
they're
their
gonna
body.
take. I don't know.
With the 8th pick
All right.
in the 2026 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kingston Flemings from the University of Houston.
Guard.
Kingston set a freshman program.
I wish they would show some highlights. I think they usually do, but this is off of Chaz NBA, so I'm not really too sure. But
You got to play like the best player.
let's see.
You talk about Kingston, there's a couple of things that he's going to notice. He's going to be playing for something right away. Where some of the other draft picks ahead of him, I might have to wait 2 or 3 years to be playing.
All right, Dallas.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Morez Johnson Jr. from the University of Michigan.
I don't know any of these guys, so y'all gonna have to put me on in the comments below. Yeah, I only know the top 4, Acuff, and that's really it. I ain't gonna hold y'all boys.
No championship.
I don't know who this is, but from one of what is it, like 30. I hope all these players are prosperous
Of that man,
career.
Dusty May is the head coach.
Well, I am not surprised to see this pick. One, I like what Dallas is building. I do like that. They have an opportunity to start over. You have Cooper Flag there. You have your centerpiece. Now can you surround him with the right type of players, the wing players, the athletic players? That's what they're going to need. I still think that they're going to need more shooting. But I
And
love
yeah,
this
also then we got Milwaukee's 10th pick. I'm sorry for
for Dallas.
Ooh,
The 10th pick in the
Milwaukee's 10th
2026
pick
NBA
and
draft,
13th.
The Milwaukee Bucks select Braden Burries from the University of Arizona.
Guard. Okay. I seen that he was a. Let me stop. Let me try not to pause so much. But I seen that he's like a good scorer. So maybe that can bring the Bucks more points with their team with Tyler Hero and them.
This young man is outstanding. One of the things I love about this young man, Arizona hadn't been to a Final Four in 25 years since I was there. I know. And I know Duke, North Carolina is going to talk a lot of trash about that. But for this young man and that group, including Koa Pete, to do what they have done all season long.
With the 11th pick in the
Golden
2026 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Yaxel Lendeborg from the University of Michigan.
Okay, forward.
What a story. The 23-year-old senior from Michigan.
And now they told me they want him to play right away.
Yes.
He plays off the ball. He's an elder. He's an elder player in college basketball. He's not 19. He's not 17. He knows his game. He's versatile. He can handle the ball. He can
23.
defend 1, 2, 3,
Is that a
and
voice
4
crack?
times. That's
6'8".
what they need. They need someone off their bench who can actually produce. And maybe if someone gets hurt, be in starter minutes. So yes, good pick. This is I want you to play now, young man. Right now.
And you see that the long
Magic Johnson.
With the 12th pick in the 2000.
Bro. How does OKC have the 12th overall pick when last season they just won the championship?
2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Adai Mara from Zaragoza, Spain, and the University of Michigan.
Just think about coming off the way they lost with Chet Holmgren, Isaiah, right? Hartenstein, you get a guy like Adai Mara now, you're adding depth to that front court. You're not going to have that problem moving forward because you're not moving this dude out of the way. Obviously from Spain, I think one of the most talented players.
7 feet at 14?
In this draft.
So you're telling me a freshman in high school, he was 7 feet?
The size, frame, and his shooting ability.
This is a pick to counter Victor Wembanyama.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
To Milwaukee.
the Miami Heat select Nate Amon from the University of Tennessee.
I love this pick, guys, immediately, because when you talk about length and what he could potentially do, he joins a team, a Milwaukee team that continues to rebuild and that has Burries, and now they have Amen.
19 years old, 6'9.5", 6'11" wingspan. I call him a shapeshifter just because he changes the geometry of the court with his size and his length.
And with the 14th pick in the
Charlotte.
2026 NBA draft, the
Not
Charlotte
necessarily my
Hornets
hometown team, but somewhere close.
select Hannes Steinbach from Würzburg, Germany, and the University of Washington.
You're gonna be watching all these guys play, rather Summer League or NBA. When that comes around, if you want to see that content, subscribe to the channel. I mean, how else you gonna see it? But also that NBA, we're gonna watch like NFL, maybe some MLB. I know it's going on right now. Y'all gotta show me in the Twitch.
Young man, you talk about the size that he
But-
brings and
You can watch all these guys play, see what they're talking about.
Washington, the forward center, 22 double-doubles, tied for the most in Division I. Averaged 18 points and 12 rebounds.
No, outstanding.
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dalen Swain from the University of Texas.
Another
So
guard.
the Bulls went with Caleb Wilson, 4th overall, and now they go with a Texas guard, Dalen Swain, led the team in points, rebounds, and assists.
Chicago
as well
got a
as
lot of
steals per game.
guards, man.
22 games in the SEC where he had 15 points and
That's
5 rebounds.
W,
Jay,
man.
what
You
do you
see
think
that
of
at
this
the
pick?
bottom.
I like his size. I like his frame. To me, this is a sleeper pick. I don't think a lot of people had it.
Find a teammate here for Cameron.
Yeah, I like
With the
that.
16th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bennett Sturt from the University of Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Shooter. Yes, sir.
A lot of guards
Cameron,
getting
you love the
taken
pick, huh?
in this
I love that pick
draft.
right there. I was actually talking to his dad this morning, so I like that a lot.
Young man's fearless.
Yes, sir.
And his journey, of course, has found him to the biggest stage. He was fantastic during the tournament.
Yeah, he was fantastic. His ability to play makers was ball second to none in college basketball. You know, he's able to find people. He's able to get his own shot off at the
Stats,
same
maybe?
time. This is a really good pickup for Memphis.
6'2".
You know, and this now traded again via all these different ways it got to where it's going to get. But this is a really
I just
good
can't
player.
wait for the
And
NBA
he's really
season to
skilled
come
in
back,
his position.
though.
He's going to come in. He knows what he's going to do. With the 17th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
OKC has a 12th pick and 17th pick. Are we for real? Yo,
the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ebuka Okori.
Wow.
it's
from
not even
Stanford
fair,
University.
bro.
Kevin, Ibuka
It's
Okori
not
is one of the
even fair.
coolest guards in this draft. RJ, you made mention of Kyrie before. He has Kyrie-like feel to him when he dances with the Rock. A little bit undersized, but can shoot the ball. An elite scorer. I called multiple of his games at Stanford during the ACC tournament. When I tell you, this is the sleeper pick of the first round of the NBA draft, like, that's what this is. That's how talented this player is. He can get a shot
of course, OKC got
an
him.
elite score-making guard. Is good at angles of attack.
Uh,
At the rim as well. He is a cold-blooded assassin.
With the 18th pick in the 2026 NBA
I'm a Cavs fan, by the way.
draft,
Just had to
the
tell you
Charlotte
that.
Hornets select Christian Anderson Jr. from Texas Tech University.
Mad guards getting
Big 12 first
taken.
team, Big 12 most improved player, 6'1", 180 pounds at Texas Tech guard.
And when you look at Kobe White, they have him in Charlotte. You look at LaMelo Ball, but I still think they need more
19,
guard play.
42,
Again, we've
53.
talked about the amount of guards that
Good
the
shooter.
best teams are carrying on their roster.
Australia
And
don't
he's
like
able
him.
to defend. We know LaMelo Ball is a solid defender at best currently right now in his position. To have another guard that can come in, play defense, change the pace, and keep up that style of play that the Hornets like to play with, that's important.
With the 19th pick in the 2026
Toronto up
NBA
next.
draft, the Toronto Raptors select Alan Graves from Santa Clara University.
Forward.
Another Santa Clara basketball star. We've seen this. Pajemski in 2023 picked 19th overall, going to Golden State. Jalen Williams, 12th overall in
Ain't nothing
2022,
to say,
going to
you
Oklahoma
know.
City. The program is building guys to the next level. Wingspan's the storyline, Jay Will, when you look at this young man.
Yeah, I mean, he has positional sides. He has the ability to shoot the ball and to play inside out.
With the 20th
Okay.
pick,
San Antonio, who they
2026
compare
NBA
with
draft,
Wemby.
The San Antonio Spurs select Jaden Quaintance from the University of Kentucky.
Forward.
So they go
Okay.
with size here. Jaden not here at the NBA
How they
draft, but get a
doing?
young man from Kentucky, 6'9", a forward center. And Jay Will, you're a big fan of Jaden.
Well, he was at Arizona State beforehand when he was healthy.
I don't know. I feel like the league kind of it's like slowly, even though we got bigger centers, the league is they're still on at like 6'9", 6'8" centers. I don't like that.
Get on the court really.
I mean, if you good, you feel me? Like, yeah, you could, height really don't matter if you feel like that good in that size, but like 6'8", 6'9" centers.
Kentucky, but he became just the fourth Big 12
I
freshman
don't
to record
know.
60 blocks and
But
25 steals in the last 20
Spurs
years.
probably gonna play him like
Kevin
a
Durant,
forward
Joel
more.
Embiid, and Tristan
He
Thompson,
got Wemby
6'9",
on him.
7'5" 5.5" wingspan. When I tell you the footwork, the touch, if he weren't hurt last year, he would have been one of the best players in college basketball.
Fewest minutes played in a draft year, 68 minutes by a first-round pick since Michael Porter Jr. in 2018. With the 21st
Alright,
pick in the
Detroit,
2026
he's getting
NBA
traded to
draft,
Memphis.
the Detroit Pistons select Kareem Lopez from Hermosillo, Mexico,
Okay.
and the New Zealand Breakers of the NBL.
Yeah, you know what? Lopez actually played for a team that myself and Carmelo Anthony invested in the NBL. And so we talked to him, his dad, and that was in Australia, when he played in Australia initially. So this
49
guy,
from the field.
he's a strong rebounder. He's a tough player. He's played against men for the last 2 or 3 years. Those leagues that over there, they're much,
Would I
they might
hope
not be as
Detroit
skilled as
beat
physical,
my
at
Cleveland
times
Cavaliers?
as the NCAA,
Probably
but they're
not.
much more physical.
With the 22nd pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers LeBaron Fivon Jr. from the University of Alabama.
Wow.
LeBaron's been waiting patiently. Finally heard his name called, and it's an interesting setup when you look who they already have with VJ Edgecombe as well as Tyrese Maxey.
Well, and yeah, but that's also VJ Edgecombe is the reason why Jared McCain they moved on from him.
If he is
He's a year
shooter,
older,
that's gonna
he's
be
a year
nice
older
for
in the draft
Philly.
process. So when you look at it, it's like if Jared McCain comes up, are we going to pay him when we got VJ Edgecombe and we got Tyrese Maxey? So now you're able to get another young guard that can be behind that kind of timeline, where he can develop. You still have 3 very small guards. There was a stigma about them. Jalen Brunson broke that down.
With the 23rd pick,
All right,
in the
Middle Atlanta
2026 NBA
or
draft,
Atlanta pick.
the Atlanta Hawks select Zuby Ejiofor from St. John's University.
Forward. Heard a lot of boos right there.
He's the only Division I player with 15 points, 2 blocks per game last season, and he's the first player to win Big East Player and Defensive Player of the Year in the same
Hey.
season since Nick. Josh Hart did it in the
Okay.
2016-2017
Atlanta got
season.
someone
So you
nice.
St. John's in scoring, rebounding, assists, and blocks.
I like
With the
Carr.
24th pick in the 2026
It's going to LA?
NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Cameron Carr from Baylor University. So once again, this pick, the Baylor product, the sophomore guard, will go to LA as part of a trade with the Knicks.
Well, 67 dunks a year, man. Super athletic.
Yeah, super athletic. And the other thing
I gotta
is,
see
like,
the
you're going to
like-
you're either going to go to the world's greatest arena and play with the world
really
champions,
get
or you're going to
traded
play
to.
with money, possibly. the
Wow,
greatest
you see that?
basketball
Grew from 5'1" as a freshman in high school to 6'6" in college.
players in this generation with LeBron James.
And with the
Wow.
25th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
Okay, so-
the Los Angeles Lakers select Sergio De La Rey
Knicks trade
from
down.
Valladolid, Spain, and the Valencia Basketball Club. Sergio led Valencia to the 2025 Spanish Super Cup title. By the way, this pick, again, reminding everybody, is going to New York here. He's a guard at 6'6", 175 pounds, youngest to win the Spanish Super Cup tournament MVP. Again, he's 19. Here's the commissioner.
He's gonna be a good prospect to develop for New York.
Terrace Reed Jr. from the University of Connecticut.
Center.
Yeah, you need, when Jokic goes out the game, the guy is a rim runner, he's a shot blocker, and he's physical, and he's a load inside. I thought at times he took a back seat a little bit too
A little
much
good passer.
in terms of the scoring load. But you can drop the ball to him and he can score. He can also run the rim and he can throw alley-oops.
Ready for this, guys? News just came in that this pick has been traded to the Spurs.
Oh.
We talked about that by Spurs.
Yes, we did.
I said it earlier. I said Tyrese Reed to the Spurs because he needed size.
He going to the
He'll
Spurs.
fight you.
Yeah, they need an enforcer.
They need an enforcer, and he can be that.
With the 27th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics
Boston up here.
Chris Sonak Jr. from the University of Houston.
Okay.
The forward averaged 10 points, 10 rebounds over the final 6 games of the season. Averaged just under 10
My
points.
Cavs
8
coming up
rebounds,
next.
and
Let's see who we
the physical
take.
toughness that he brings to any team. We saw that with the Cougars, J. Will.
Just size, athleticism, his ability to shoot the ball as well. It's kind of like a freak of nature, frankly.
It says Timberwolves. This is for the Nets. Here's the Commissioner, Adam Silver.
I like Jefferson.
With the 28th pick in the 2026 NBA
As a
Draft,
guard.
the Minnesota Timberwolves select Joshua Jefferson from Iowa State
Forward,
University.
forward.
Wait,
Okay, so well, actually no, because obviously
I
it's
was
going to be
definitely
Nets.
the
Never
former.
mind.
Listen, I was the first Jefferson
Never
ever
mind.
drafted in the NBA, which is hard to believe. So welcome.
Well, he's moving on up, right past you right now, right?
Go ahead.
He's the first Iowa State player taken in the first round since Tyrese Halliburton in 2020, 12th overall.
What a great moving on up for reference.
No.
I'm proud of you.
So good. It was so natural.
And with the 29th pick in the 2026
It's going to Cleveland.
NBA
The
Draft,
sack.
the Cleveland Cavaliers select Alex Caravan from the University of Connecticut.
Bro, we
Alex
just.
Caravan, the senior star out of UConn. And again, a reminder, this pick is going to Sacramento as part of a trade. And you look at his history and all the talent through UConn, no one won more games than Caravan.
Which is crazy to think about when you think about the UConn pedigree between Ray Allen and Khalid Amin and Rip Hamilton, all the best players to play there. But one of the most elite shooters in this NBA draft, 6'7", 6'8", can also defend with good positional size.
We got a
He just has a
feature
great understanding of
second.
floor spacing combined with high basketball
34.
IQ and can play off a ton of dribble
I
penetration.
guess,
With the
bro.
30th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Koa Pete from the University of Arizona.
I seen him like 2K
RJC going
And
trades.
that concludes the first round. The
Sorry,
second round of the draft will begin tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on ESPN. Thank you and good night.
Commissioner, thank you so much. Of course, 30.
All right, so that's the full first round in the NBA draft. If you like this vid, like, comment, subscribe. Join the KSmoove squad. And you trying to see all these players play or see me just watch them play? Subscribe.